Today we're going to build a strawberry tower that can grow $90 worth of strawberries in less than 2 square feet of space, and it's self-watering. I'm Scott. Welcome to Farmerized Stuff. Thanks for joining me today. This is your average strawberry pot. It doesn't look like it would grow enough fruit for breakfast. This one, it'll fill your freezer. This massive self-watering strawberry pot will hold more than 50 plants. If you get about 6/10 of a pound per plant during the season, you're going to put around 30 pounds of strawberries in your freezer. If you like videos about fixing stuff, making stuff, and growing stuff, please subscribe to Farmerized Stuff. This oversized strawberry planter is made from a simple plastic barrel. This one's 30 gallons in capacity, or 114 liters. It's about 30 inches tall and 18 inches in diameter. This one's made from a food-grade plastic. In your garden, it will take up only 1.7 square feet of space. This barrel is about 18 inches in diameter and 30 inches tall. I'm going to use this offcut from a 2x4 to make a story stick. The story stick will have marks that indicate where on the barrel I need to cut holes for the strawberries. I'm making the marks about 5 inches apart. I'm going to use a piece of string to help me lay out the slots on the barrel where we'll ultimately put the strawberries. Check out my string holder made from an old Parmesan cheese container. Works great, and it was free. Instead of measuring, I'm going to just fold the string upon itself in order to get my spacing. Yeah, this looks about right. Now that I've taped the marked string to the barrel, running it parallel with one of the ribs on the barrel, I'm going to use a level to transfer the marks into vertical lines. That's going to help me with my alignment. It doesn't have to be perfect, just close enough. Now it's time to use the story stick that we made earlier to lay out the horizontal marks where we're going to cut slots. I'm just lining the story stick up with the barrel, and I'll go through and make the marks. I'm going to use my bandsaw to cut a curved block that will help me lay out the pockets for the strawberries perfectly. This block is 5 inches long. I simply trace the bottom of the barrel to get the right curve. Since I drew an alignment mark on this block that I cut, I can simply place this on the barrel, lining this line up with the one that I drew previously. Since the lines on the barrel are vertical, I'll eyeball getting this one at 90 degrees to the vertical. I'm making small termination marks at the end of each pocket line to make it easier to see so I don't accidentally overcut later on. I'm going to use a 1/16 inch cutoff wheel on a 4.5 inch grinder to make these slots. I thought about using my battery powered skill saw. I think this will be easier to control and probably safer. My glasses are polycarbonate, so I feel good about eye protection on this. The lines I drew probably won't show up on camera because I used a black Sharpie, but they're quite visible against the flat black of the barrel. About every 5 cuts, I'm using a chisel to remove the melted plastic from the cut. The melted plastic peels right off if it is still kind of warm and soft. I've completed the horizontal cuts on this barrel that will get formed into the pockets for the strawberries. Originally, I thought I might put staggered pockets in between the main rows. I'm going to skip that. I'm worried about losing too much structural integrity if I make many more cuts, particularly once I start heating this with a heat gun and bending the daylights out of it. For strawberries cut, then formed in place using the heat gun. Next, we're going to install a self-watering mechanism. Basically, I'm going to run a piece of 4-inch PVC pipe inside this, and in the bottom I'll have this cap bolted to the bottom of the barrel. PVC pipe will sit in it, and we can fill it with water from the top. It should work great. I'm cutting this pipe to 34 inches. I might drill some pilot holes with a step drill bit and then do the cut with a jigsaw. I need a better system for storing hardware. This one's kind of miserable. Next, I'm going to drill some holes in this PVC. Next, let's put our watering pipe in. I'm not using any adhesive to install this. It just fits in place. Like I said, once this is packed full of good potting soil, this tube won't go anywhere. This project is very inexpensive to build. It didn't cost me anything because I had the parts on hand. If you build it, I bet you it'll cost less than $25 or $30. The only thing left to do now is to sweep up and put my tools away. Oh, and for you to subscribe to this video. Thanks for tuning in. Until next time, see you then at Farmerized Stuff.